Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the 4 new Space Marine battle forces revealed today by Games Workshop. Before we get started though, I just want to say Merry Christmas. Hope you had a great day yesterday with your friends and family, but we're still going. It's Boxing Day, probably the best day of all, where we get to play with all our presents. So I hope you got loads of cool stuff to get playing with for this next year ahead. And thanks so much for following the channel, watching the videos, buying my book, all that good stuff. Really appreciate it. I can't wait for next year to get stuck in with loads more videos and keep going with this daily content. So a big Merry Christmas to you and a huge thank you. I really appreciate your support here on the channel, and I've had a great time sharing the videos with you so far. Right, let's get into the news of the day, and early this morning we got a new article up on the Warhammer community site letting us know that there's 4 new Space Marine battle forces that are soon going to be available, and we kind of thought this was going to be the case once we saw the Imperial Fist and the Raven Guard Christmas battle forces. They look different to all the other ones, and there was 2 extra when you, or 1 extra when you compared it to Age of Sigmar, and so yeah, with the different box art and everything, it was really on the cards that we're potentially going to get 1 for every single chapter. And here we go, we got 4 more, so this is 6 chapters covered. So let's dive in and have a look at the first one, and this is March of Iron Strike Force, and this is for the Iron Hands. And first up, got to say this box art is looking really good. It certainly reminds me of the Dark Imperium artwork that you found inside the box when you opened it up. It's really got that look about it. And I think all these Space Marine box sets are looking really good in the artwork department. Here's the models that you're going to get in this Iron Hands box set. Altogether, you're going to get 2 Dreadnoughts, then 1 Primaris Tech Marine, 1 Iron Father Pharos, and 10 Intercessors. Now this one's quite similar to the Raven Guard. We're getting 2 Dreadnoughts, where that had 2 of the tactical war suits, and then we've got 10 Intercessors this time instead of the Phobos ones, and then 2 other ones, 1 character, and then 1 Primaris Tech Marine. So I think a nice selection, and this could be pretty good no matter which army you play, really. Of course, you're going to get the Iron Father Pharos, which you probably wouldn't want if you're playing a different chapter, obviously. But for the rest of it, you could certainly use those in all the others. But these kits are going to get the upgrade sprues, so that would be like extra too. So whether you'd want to buy this for another chapter, I'm not sure. I think these are going to be quite specific. But I'll have to do a price breakdown, and we'll talk about that later on. Next up, we've got the Salamanders Warforged Strike Force. Another great box art. Yeah, really good how they've done these. They've come out really well. This strike force is going to be led by the 3rd Company Captain, Adrax Agatone. And then you're going to get 20 Intercessors. And on top of that, you're going to get 3 Eradicators and 3 Aggressors. So again, perhaps a good one to get if you want to collect those miniatures for any of the other chapters. You're certainly not going to want Adrax Agatone, but you could maybe proxy him as something else. That wouldn't be a problem. But again, you're going to get those extra sprues. So yeah, I think these are very specific. I thought they might have put a few more of the aggressors in there, though. I thought that might have been good to have like 6 at least. Yeah, and then that would fit in with the idea of the 3 different units that you pick with the new rules that have come out for the Arcs of Omen. But yeah, they haven't. They've gone for 20 Intercessors though, so loads of Intercessors going on there. Next up is the Storm of Chogoris, the White Scars box set, and this one looks great. Really nice artwork again on the front there, and some nice models. So I was really impressed with this one. I think this could be my favourite box set out of them so far, maybe because it's a little bit different from what I've got at the moment. But yeah, it looks really great how they've put it together. Here you're going to get 6 Primaris Outriders, 2 Invader ATVs, and a Primaris Chaplain on bike. And then on top of that, you'll get Corsaro Khan, a great model. I think it looks awesome, and this is a really good one. So I think this set is excellent. Again, I think this one has got a lot of potential for some of the other chapters if you wanted to as well. This one just looks really fun to play though. I love the idea of just having these 9 vehicles and then just the 1 guy on foot. I think you could really get this painted up quite quick maybe as well. So not too much faffing around with only those 10 models to do. So that would be quite good. I think you could get playing quite fast. And yeah, I think this would be interesting. Play in a different style to some of the other armies as well. And it wouldn't take much to add to this to expand it. But I think you've got a real nice start here. So for me, this one really stood out amongst all of the box sets. And the final box set revealed is the Ultramarines box set. And here, this is the Scions of Macragge, and these are the Ultramarines. Nice artwork. Probably my least favourite looking box set. The logo on the left looks great, but artwork-wise, I think the others beat it. But inside, you get a nice selection of models here. You're going to get 10 Intercessors, 10 Hellblasters, 3 Blade Guard Veterans, and you've got Marneus Calgar in there, and you've also got the Victrix Guard that comes with him as well. We're not done yet though, because you also get Chief Librarian Tigurius. So as far as units go and variety, I think this one definitely tops the others, although it just doesn't stand out to me as one of the favourites for sure. You've got some great characters in there though, which is nice, but having the plasmas is really good, including those Hellblasters in there is a great move. So I really like the choices of units they've gone through here, and again I think this would be a really good one to get started with. And if you want to go for the Ultramarines, you can't go wrong, I don't think, with starting with this as your army. Now, whether this would be one you'd get to use for other chapters, maybe not, especially with the Chief Librarian and then also with Marneus Calgar in there. I don't know if that would work for sure, because they're so iconic for the Ultramarines. Trying to proxy them into other models, I don't know if it'd be worth it just to get those other sets. It tells us in the article that every box set not just comes with units, you're going to get the sprues and transfer sheets as well. So that's really cool. So you're going to be able to upgrade them and customize them for the chapter that you've chosen. So that's really good. And here's a selection of 4 models that they've put showing some of those different parts from those upgrades. It also tells us we'll be able to get our hands on these very soon. So that usually means like next Sunday would be the pre-order preview. So expect these quite quick, I think. And let's hope they are fast and coincide with the release of the Arcs of Omen Grand Tournament, and with these new rules and the Arcs of Omen detachment rules especially. I'm really excited to be playing 40k next season. I can't wait. Having this new detachment layout is great, where you pick the 1 HQ and then 3 units of either troops, elites, fast attack, heavy support, Lord of War, and then go to town with others on top of that once you've made your first selection. So I think these box sets are going to fit in really nicely with this new setup. I think I'll go through these different box sets now over the next few days and do the same videos I did looking at the Christmas battle forces, breaking down the points and costs for each one so we can get an idea which one's going to give the best value. So that'll be coming up very soon here on the channel. But I'd love to hear what you think about these new Space Marine box sets. Will you be picking any of these up? Which one's your favourite? Which one do you think is the least favourite? Let me know in the comment section down below. But for now, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your holidays and have fun building all your new sets you got for Christmas. If you liked this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification bell too to join me here next time on Tabletop Skirmish Game. A big thanks to Tabletop Star for supporting the channel this month. Check out their website, the link's down below in the description. This is a great place to meet people in your area who like to play games as much as you do, so really awesome idea. And of course a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters for being there right from the beginning, helping me to keep going with these daily videos. If you'd like to join the Patreon supporters, that link's in the description there down below too. I'd love to see you there.